All right, so I think we're going to call this one a message to my co-leaders. As most of you know, I've kind of had a life event, something I needed to take care of, and it was ex- extended family member was abusing his family, and through the efforts I've been doing for as long as it is since I've been absent. Through those efforts, that family is now safely away from him. I definitely took some hits mentally from some of the stuff that I heard in the courtroom. But at the same time, this process has been extremely therapeutic in the fact that I didn't necessarily have a pleasant life, and it kind of all comes full circle that I really think that my terrible life was so I could be in the position I was in to help this family get away from an absolute monster. So it's been extremely tough, but at the same point, I'm better off now than I was before this crisis came up. Overall, um, definitely moving my life in a direction where hopefully going forward I can change the fact that my life up to this point really hasn't been very pleasant. I built this team after uh, leaving a team that I was on for a very long time and a co-leader on for a very long time, as well as the uh, the leaders fell the leader of the team's failureship to deal with a alcoholic who was verbally abusive to members of his team. Um, oh, my phone is up. Anyway, um, Pride came with me. Dwags, McGilla, DeRosta. I mean, there was a couple that have since left this game, uh, who were really instrumental in the beginning of this team. Um, we got a new member as I'm talking. Cool. Anyway, um, this when I named it this team Max's Misfits, I really, because of my tremendously shitty life, I have always felt like a misfit, and um, the for the older members of the team will remember the Island of Misfit Toys there. That was kind of something that always stuck with me with the Misfit thing. It wasn't so much like a badass rebel or the band The Misfits or anything like that. It really just was, I wanted a place where players who wanted to play could have a team that they wanted to be on. I think I've had some pretty, hopefully you guys feel the same way, strong leadership throughout these past couple of years since building this team. Those of you who I have promoted to co-leader, um, I've not done so lightly. I've always promoted those whose accomplishments on the team were in line with what I wanted the team to eventually become, which is hopefully someday this team's either a top tier sorry, I'm stoned as shit. Division. Hopefully we're either a top tier Division 1 team, or maybe even it'd be awesome if CC. But those who've earned the title, who have the title currently, most of you know I always was the one who made the call to promote someone. I definitely bounced the ideas off some of you guys who we had in the Discord or the Facebook group that I could talk to see what your thoughts were. Anyway, at this point, I really feel like I've led this point, the team, to the point where I can essentially delegate quite a bit of the leadership responsibility that I've had up to this point, because, to be honest, that part really is stressful, actually. But I have enough co-leaders on this team. Sorry, I'm actually down at the bottom there. I didn't mean to click on that person. I've got enough co-leaders on this team. I'll actually look at how many I do have, and it's quite a bit. But the goal being that those of you who've earned that title have, I mean, even those who are lower GP down here, you've really done something to catch my attention and say, this person would be on a CC team. I don't need to threaten them if they don't participate in events, because those kind of people just aren't going to be there then. And I don't want to be a tyrant. I've mentioned that. I just want to create a team still where active competitive players want to be. Those who have earned the title co-leader, whose names I did scroll by quickly, but as you saw, quite a few. Just so you guys know, I'm the only one who can kick you. And that I unfortunately had to do that in the past, but it's not a decision I take lightly, as it's probably been seen in the past by most of you. But at this time, I really think that I have enough of you guys who are just awesome that I don't have to be number one or try to be when I'm not, because some of you are hard to beat, which is awesome. I'm just going to basically go back to, I think, what I was before I was the leader of this team, which was a co-leader of a very strong team. And I think we're all kind of equals here, and I kind of think jokingly the opposite of the what I'm trying to say here is the opposite of the Rick Grimes and the season 1 of The Walking Dead, "This isn't a democracy" quote. It's really, at this point, those of you who've earned co-leader titles, this is a democracy. So I guess going forward, I'm not going to be trolling the bottom of the list, booting people who do not want to be a part of or an active part of a team that is going to the top. Those who I've promoted to co-leader, you can kick anyone who's not a co-leader. So be as savage as you want. You're not responsible for doing so if that's not your thing and you're a co-leader. I mean, like Dwags mentioned the other day, he doesn't comment much. He's always participated. He's always been a very strong member of this team. And that's okay. He doesn't have to troll the bottom of the list. That's not what he wants to do. It's something I'm now kind of resonating with strong. But the point being, those of you who have earned the co-leader title have earned the kick button as well. I'm giving you full authority at this point um, to kick any non-co-leader you think isn't holding up what they should be doing to be on a team that's going where we're going. Um, so at that point, it is what it is. As far as promoting new co-leaders, I really kind of still want to be in the loop on that. So let's do like I kind of mentioned before, if one of you see somebody you think deserves to join your ranks, just say, hey, I think this person should be co-leader. If a second one of you seconds it, I'll make the promotion. So that's just how we're going to handle promoting. As far as demoting co-leaders and kicking them, kind of a same thing. If we got a co-leader who's, we know Bargie's at the bottom of the list right now. He openly told us that he has lost interest in the game. I got a feeling at some point that is going to be a demotion that's coming, and unfortunately that'll probably end up leaving him open to being kicked, but I will unban, which is something I will do for any one of you who've earned the title up to this point or earn it in the future. So I guess this message can be played for my new co-leaders if they want to kind of get a better grip on why I'm going to be as chill of a leader as I'm going to be going forward. That really kind of handing the reins to them to help steer the team in that direction. So if somebody's hearing this that's not a member of the team at this point and you're just promoted to co-leader, or you've been a co-leader for a while and one of my co-leaders plays this message for you, congrats on the promotion, by the way. I'll probably congratulate you when I give you the promotion, but in case I don't, it's really something that I think is important. So with that said, I'm definitely going to be still active playing the game, having a good time, burning rubber, burning doobies, as I always say. But at the same time, that's kind of all I really want to do. And I'm hoping that that some of you guys who have been leadership on this team as long as you have really steer the team in this awesome direction. I think we're already heading in, because we are definitely a top tier Division 2 team right now. Bumping up to Division 1 is going to be painful when it happens, whether it happens at the end of this month or next month or the month after that. But when it comes, we'll be ready for it. And the people we lose are not the people who want to build that vision. So losing them is no great loss. I mean, the only great losses I've really kind of felt we've had as a team are those who were a big part of the team for a long time who simply lost interest in the game. McGilla being one, and he was a member of the team that we were all on before I founded this. So yeah, he just lost interest in the game, and he's gone on with his life and is happy to the best of my knowledge, and he's welcome back anytime. Same thing with Lone Frog, man. Yeah, Lone Frog, man, you're awesome. If you're seeing this, I hope that ditching the game was the smartest decision you ever made. Even though your losses felt. You're an awesome misfit for a long time. So I just kind of wanted to say that. So now I got to get this to a close, because I'm already almost 15 minutes deep. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of be like another co-leader, and burning rubber and having a good time and being competitive. But the overly competitive, overly leadership kind of coming from me is going to be a lot less, because at this point I only want to do things that make me happy, and playing this game definitely makes me happy, and seeing the direction this team is going in definitely makes me happy. Patrolling the bottom of the list, looking to who to cut to make the team stronger definitely doesn't make me happy. So I'm going to delegate those to those authorities to my co-leaders who have earned that level of loyalty that I've given them. So I'll say again, if you guys do find someone who is no longer playing, just let me know. We'll do it the same way. One person will say, hey, I think this person hasn't been active in 3 weeks. I think we need to demote and kick. And if the second person seconds it, that's what'll happen. I'll make it happen, and I will unban that person because, again, having earned that title, they've done something for the team to earn that loyalty. So they're always, always, always welcome back if they regain an interest. So I imagine, like I said, Bargie's probably not going to be a member of the team much longer because he has lost interest in the game, but we'll see. Maybe he regains it, and I'm wrong on that. But if it comes, Bargie, you'll be unbanned if you're seeing this. So I guess I'm just gonna. Oh, back to what the original thing when I was talking about the Misfit Island reference. In the beginning, again, I called the team Max's Misfits because it was me leading the team to where I wanted. So I'd like to kind of get a vote from you guys, those of you who watch my videos. I know Hellcat comments on my videos. Some of you guys do I'll post it in our Discord and whatnot. But anyway, those of you guys who, sorry, I'm brain farting here. I do that quite often. Yeah, it's been a stressful couple weeks. I'm sorry. My brain is so over everything. Anyway, those of you who've earned the co-leader title, awesome. Oh, that's where I was going. I'm proposing that we change the team from Max's Misfits to Misfit Island. And I'd like to know what you guys who are hearing this think, because if you've listened to me talk this damn long, I value your opinions. So have a great day. I'm going to get back to burning rubber after I post this video. So message to my co-leaders. You're awesome.